For me, it's not so much that we've stayed together as that we are together. It's a journey. It's never been like a goal to stay together. Jim's my soul twin, but you're also the wife I've always wanted.
I knew you'd get that in there somewhere.
I have a sign in my bedroom that says, "It takes a really good husband to be better than none." And I was married and divorced in my 20s, and I had been alone for a long time, more than 20 years, and was very happy alone. And then I met Jim, and I think for me, the reason that our relationship is so important is that together we can be something that neither of us can be alone.
Compatibility is primo. It's we now, after all these years, I know this is a cliche, but we sort of finish each other's sentences, or I was going to say that, or you took the words right out of my mouth. Those kinds of things, and we are so similar in our idiosyncrasies. We have similar ones, and of course, I have my many faults, but she has accepted me with those faults, and I try to be better. And I think the comfort level that I feel with you, is unlike anything I ever. I don't have to guard my words. I don't have to walk on eggshells. Maybe sometimes. But it's just a comfortable relationship. Just comfort. And when you're not pressured to do things, when you're consulted about things, and you become engaged in decision making, and then that draws you even closer together, I think.
I think for me, the core value is love. And it's not only love for each other, but it is spreading that because we have our nest, and as Jim said, it's so comfortable, and it's a safe place, and I can come back to be restored, that I'm also able to go out in love. But I think for me, that's the essence of this relationship, that it's love. I also really value the gentleness with which we both go forth into the world. That even in terms of wanting to change the world, we try to do that with gentleness and soft eyes. One of the many things I've learned from Jim, and maybe I had to unlearn so that I could learn from Jim, is that why would you want to be mean or cruel to a person that you love? And so that's a ground rule, a touchstone in our relationship.
I have tried over the years to share that with families and parents, either having marital relationships or relationship problems, or parenting with children. Is that when we're talking about corporal punishment or physical punishment, someone said, how can you say you love this child so much that you would die for this child, and yet you beat this child with a stick or with a switch or a tree branch, whatever you call it? Well, to get them to do what I want them to do. And I have great difficulty explaining to them that there are other ways. But they've never known any other ways. So if you've never known how to treat people, people always say, well, I was spanked and I turned out all right. And I try to remind them gently, well, there are thousands of people who were not spanked, and they turned out all right too. So why does it work for some and not for others? So we apply that in our relationship. That so we say something wrong, or we make a mistake, and I have bad problems living with my mistakes. I have difficulty letting things go. But what I try to avoid is doing something stupid that will make me regret that for the rest of my life. And haven't always been successful at that. But it's that's part of the love thing for me is how you identify that feeling that she loves me. And I hate the word unconditionally because that's not true, but she loves me in spite of some of the things that she may not like. So love to me is just enjoying another person. Your happiness is key to my happiness. If you're not happy, I ain't happy.